Hi there, it's Steve from Tower Genius. I want to do a quick video today about cell phone tower lease agreements. Cell tower lease agreements are typically what you find on where cell towers are. They have to secure the site with something, right? So in the United States, most of the cell sites are secured to the property with a lease agreement. That could be initially an option lease, it could be a ground lease, it could be a communications site lease agreement, it could be a license agreement, it could be a rooftop cell site agreement. They just have several different variations of that. Typically on a cell tower lease agreement, there are 20, 30 provisions depending on the carrier or the developer. Your lease might be as short as 5 or 6 pages. The old Sprint leases were great. Those were like on one sheet of paper for the most part. And but you'll see typically, the documents can range from a few pages up to like 30 pages plus. So these are very, very intricate documents. They have a lot of provisions. It's not like a typical commercial real estate lease that you'd see. There are a lot of nuances with wireless, and typically when we look at a lease agreement, there are specific parts that are very important. You'll find right in the beginning, they will name the property, the name of the premises. They'll talk about the use, and then they'll go into things like term, length, rental escalations. They'll talk about termination rights. They'll talk about assignment. They'll talk about environmental language. And there are, again, 30 provisions in these documents that need to be looked at. Typically here, when we're contacted, we're not a law firm, we're a consulting company that knows these leases. We've looked at tens of thousands of cell sites over our careers, and we've helped over 2,000 clients with their cell tower lease agreements to make sure they're getting a fair deal. We're hired by attorneys all the time, just as specialists to help their clients, make sure they're not getting taken advantage of. And one of the interesting things that I see on I watched some of these other videos people put out. They say cell tower lease agreements provide immediate revenue. That's not true. You might get an option fee, a couple $100 or $1,000 or whatever, or a signing bonus, but you might end up spending thousands of dollars on consulting work if you hired us. Like, we don't work for free, but there's risk involved, because what happens if that cell tower does not get built? What happens if they don't exercise that option agreement? So there's risk for you as a property owner. You really need to watch your lease. Doesn't mean you have guaranteed income because you have a cell tower lease signed, right? So that's why it's important to get the right guidance, the right information, and don't listen to all these knuckleheads. Also, a lot of these companies that are out there, talking about, cell tower lease consulting, and, they want to help you with their lease, they really just want to buy it, right? And I apologize, I have a couple of F-35s probably flying over my head. So that's what you get when you live near Eglin Air Force Base. So, but anyway, a lot of the consultants out there that are talking about, we want to help you with your cell tower lease agreement, especially if you have a new site, these guys just want to buy your deal. They're just in it to buy you out. And, that's not really why you look for a consultant. You want help. So if you need assistance with a cell tower lease agreement, give us a call at Tower Genius. There's typically about 24 modifications to 36 modifications on any given cell site lease agreement that need to be made just to make it fair. Because trust me, you don't want to be signing something as is that the carriers or tower developers put in front of you, because those documents are grossly one-sided. So if you have questions about your cell tower lease agreements, give us a call at Tower Genius at 888-313-9750, or visit us at towergenius.com. I'll put a link in the description, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.